Hello and welcome to GTO Coach and Go. I'm Jim Delliman with Group Travel Odyssey. I want to thank you for joining us again today. This is our first episode of 2023. We're very excited about this new year and everything that we have planned for you moving forward. Before we actually get started with today's episode, I do want to remind you, if you've not done so yet, if you're watching us on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below. Also, if you ring the bell, you'll be notified anytime that we have new content on our YouTube channel. As well as that, you can connect with us on LinkedIn at Group Travel Odyssey, or make sure to follow the Group Travel Odyssey Facebook page as well. We have a lot of great stuff on our social media channels, and on YouTube, we actually have an archive of all of the old Coach and Go episodes, as well as our Destination Dispatch episodes, and some other fun videos from our team at GTO. Well, today we are going to go in and we're going to take a look at some things that we're updating and have done with the homepages, as well as activities. And in order to help us do that, we're going to bring on our lead engineer, Christina Luth. So let's bring on Christina. Hi, Christina. How are you?
I'm good. How are you doing, Jim?
I'm doing really, really well. So, I think it's a great idea for us to start out the year with going through talking about a few of the updates and kind of reminding people of some of the things that they have at their fingertips in order to help them be more organized and to keep track of, anytime that they've contacted people, anytime that they need to do something within the system. And so that's kind of what you're going to be talking about today. So, what are we going to start with?
Absolutely. Like you said, it's a great time. It's a new year, start fresh, get on that organization trail. So one of the great ways to do that is with task activities within the application. So I'm going to jump over and start in our home app.
Okay. And there we
What
go.
you will see here is the home page. So this is not where you start your navigation in GTO. This is a great place to start your day. So you can customize this for your company. This is our generic one for our testing environment. But as you see here, there's buttons to go to each of those applications that you use frequently. There's announcements for suppliers, also community forum discussions if there's something you want to check out there. So this is really a great place to start. So just a reminder, if you're not using this home app, it can be found in your My Apps page, and it is called Home with these asterisks. So the brand new part is going to be this last tab here, and it's called Tasks. All right, so what you can see here are three different reports of tasks within the major three applications. So you will see Sales Manager tasks here, Trip Manager tasks, and Group Accounting tasks. So what you see will depend on your role within your company. Some of you have told us that some people will be able to see more tasks than others. Maybe you don't have that within certain applications. So if you're not seeing those tasks, either check with your company administrator or just let us know and we can look into that for you. But what you'll see here for the sales manager task, if you click on this little area here, you can click open report and you can see a listing of all tasks that have been assigned to you specifically. So these are ones that I had created as just a test to put in there. And I'll go ahead and open one up so you can see what that looks like. So this is called an activity in Sales Manager. And basically this is a place for you to set a reminder. And the great part about Sales Manager, which a lot of you already use, is that you can have reminders for a trip, or you can have reminders just on an account. So if there's maybe you're trying to sell a trip to somebody, then you want to just apply it to the account as a reminder for you. You can also, all of you administrators out there, you can also create tasks and assign them to an individual. So if I go into edit, you can see that there is this change assigned to. So right now I have it assigned to myself, but you will see the other individuals in your company as well. So by default, it will assign to the person creating the activity. But if you want to change that, you absolutely can. And then, of course, once you are done, you just mark it completed, save. And then if we refresh in here, we should see that it is no longer there. There it is.
Wow.
Just a great way for you to keep track of those tasks. And stay on your schedule for what needs to happen for those sales trips. All right, so next I'm going to move into the trip manager tab. So now Trip Manager, for those of you who have gone through training, know that it's the application you're using for booking everything. So this is where you will have tasks for very specific things that you want to do, maybe depending on the type of supplier or product type. So we're going to go ahead and open this one up as well. So this report, you will see all tasks. And that is because a lot of you, there's kind of a mix of people who are assigning those, using this assigned to, and those who are not. So if you are one of our members who does very much use that assigned to field and you want to only show on your homepage those assigned to the person logging in, we can change that for you. So just let us know. But otherwise, by default, you will have a full report of all tasks for your company. So as you can see, we have a lot of our test trips in here with tasks, and you can also filter these down. So if you want to filter them by supplier type, somebody it's assigned to, like if I want to check on myself, I can see the ones assigned to myself. So this is just like any of the other reports in GTO where you can go ahead and filter that down. And as you notice, they are in date order. So these are going to be all those tasks that are not complete, and you'll see, as your dates are going by, what needs to be done. So as this is a test, you'll see a lot of old ones, but hopefully you won't have too many that are old. Keep up with it. And then the same thing here, if maybe you're going in and you want to do some cleanup, you can, just as a reminder, you can put your report in grid edit mode. That's this button right here. And you can just check down the list of anything that's completed and it will remove it from this report. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that. All right, and then just to show you where you would put a task in Trip Manager. So in Trip Manager, where you are putting a task is on the trip itself. So there are two things that can happen with a Trip Manager task. The first one we'll start with is you can just add a task for any purpose at all. So just click Add Task. You can pick a category. The non-AP is your standard one. And then you can fill in this information. You'll see it's already going to be on the trip. If this is for a specific trip product, you can select your trip product here. Otherwise, you can just put in the information that you want as a reminder for yourself and choose an assigned to. So as you can see, those are listed here again. So this is a way to maybe if you want to put in a reminder for yourself to follow up on maybe a travel agreement, an additional addendum that maybe needs to be signed, or a rooming list, something that's maybe general to the trip, you can do it that way. I will go ahead and cancel that. The other type of trip task is what we call from our templates. So some of you are already utilizing this. If you are not, I highly encourage you to reach out. The best way is to send in a help desk request and let us know that you want help setting up task templates in Trip Manager, and we can get together with you. But just to show you an example of one from our test environment, this is something we set up for you. So basically what happens is when you have a trip that is set up in Trip Manager, brand new, it will look at what suppliers and products you have added to that trip, and it will create tasks depending upon that type. So this is very helpful for you, especially with those things like motor coaches, hotels, where you do have multiple things you need to accomplish in order to book it. And it will automatically put those on there for you. So that is something that a lot of people use and do find very helpful. So if you aren't utilizing, I highly encourage you to do so. And all right, and then we are going to jump over to group accounting. So over here, you'll see our group accounting report, again, of incomplete tasks. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. The same thing with the trip manager report. You will see all tasks here for all of the trips for your company. Again, if you want that to be different because you are using this user assigned, although this is fairly new, so this is something you can do now to assign a user to a task. So most of you probably are not using this yet. The way you would do that is to edit your thing here, your task, And then you can pick an assigned user, just like you can in all of the other ones. But otherwise, go back a few times. There we go. So otherwise, this report is going to show you all tasks. But again, if you want that to use this user assigned to tasks, then we can change that home page report for you to only show your own tasks. So just let us know if that is something you would like to do. So with this task and group accounting, there are also two different types, like there was in Trip Manager. We have our automatic, and we have our ones that you add yourself manually. So in group accounting, so I'm on a trip in group accounting. And then I'm going to go over to activities. And you'll see that I already added one here as a pending payment application. But I'm going to go ahead and click add to show you this here. So you pick a type, and that can be any type that you see listed. A lot of times individuals are using the group accounting activities for things they need to follow up with financial information. So maybe you received a check, but you don't know how to apply it to passengers yet. Maybe there was a credit card dispute that you need to follow up on. It could be anything you want, or maybe just a note and a situation that's unique to a specific passenger or this account in general. You can go ahead and select any of these types. Again, you can assign it to somebody and then put in a due date. Of course, when it is complete, you would just mark it complete. All right, the other types of tasks that exist are the automatic ones. And I did create some here just to show you what those look like. All right, the first one is going to be the product payment requested. So this is one we did go over in a previous Coach and Go, where there is a button on the product in Trip Manager, which I'll go to in a moment, that you can request a payment be made on a product. So this is really great for those of you who have somebody who's doing booking and somebody who's making payments. So this is a great task to use. It's again not required. It's only if you want to use it. So if I show you where that is located, I'm going to go ahead and go to one of my products here. And I'm opening up my hotel product. And I'm just going to go to this one in Trip Manager. And then under here, group accounting information, you will see that button. So again, this is located in Trip Manager. I just went to the one that I had pre-set up for this Coach and Go video with one that I had used to ask a product be paid. So it will show you what needs to be paid, and this creates this task for your accounting individual. You can also click this Go to Product button to go to this product in group accounting. The next automatic type that exists is going to be a new product attachment. So if we jump back over to this one in Trip Manager and go to attachments, you will see that we had a pre-booked contract. And this is a great example, as many of you do save these attachments in Sales Manager, and then they do get copy over to Trip Manager. If you want to make this a task for the financial person in your office to review, all you need to do is edit, check this box that says AP document, and save. And what happens at that point is it creates this task for that financial person to go and review the contract. So you will be provided with a button to go to this product in group accounting and also view the attachment link. And finally, the next automatic one would be when you need to send a final invoice. Again, this is for those individuals who maybe there's a different person reviewing the rooming list than the person creating those invoices. So there will be a button on your Trip Manager where it shows you, go back here, I did already push it, so it's probably gone. Yes, it's gone. So there would be a button right here that says send to group accounting once the final invoice created. When you push that button, it creates this activity again for that financial person. All right, so a lot of different types in group accounting that we went over. Again, it's another place for you to keep track of your information. And there are some that we've already created for you, as we know that those have been things requested frequently from our users.
Excellent.
All right. And so just to wrap it up quick, um, again, I know I've said it a few times, but if you do want any changes made to your homepage, please let us know. We'd love to help make this application helpful for you in whatever is going to go right to where you need to be. So definitely let us know if there's something we can do to help you out.
And that's a good point, not only with the homepage, but with the activities. And it's one of the things that we talk about with our members as they're getting up and running in the system is all of those tasks and things that they do trip after trip after trip each and every time. Those are the tasks that you were talking about that we can preload. So that way they don't have to do it each and every trip. It will automatically be in there for them. So again, this is just another way for you to add to the efficiency of the way the system is working for you. So if these tasks are already there for you, you do get the reminder that these tasks need to be completed, but you don't have to create the tasks. You don't have to spend the time to put all of that calendar of when things are due together, because that can automatically be done for you. Yeah, don't ever hesitate to contact any of us when it comes to needing something updated or needing something changed a little bit or tweaked a little bit on that homepage. That's what we're here for. So don't ever hesitate to contact us. And as Christina was saying too, email our help desk. So our help desk is help@gtonetwork.com. And if you put help in the subject line, we will go ahead and take care of that. We will make sure that the correct people get it and get back to you quickly. And we can at least tell you what the status is of your requests that you're putting in. There are certain things that we fix pretty much immediately. There are other things that have to go through our development pipeline if there are things that need to change within the system itself. So please understand that that is the case in some point, but we do update you and let you know that through these help desk requests as well. Christina, this is really fantastic. I love the fact that from their homepage now, they can take a look at their activities and their tasks. And I mean that, again, that's another pain point of the day-to-day that they don't have to really kind of search for anymore. It's already there for them. And so they can take a look at it. So thank you.
Absolutely. We're happy to provide it.
Wonderful. Wonderful. We really appreciate you coming on and showing this to us again today. And also again, for our members, contact us. Let us know if you have any other questions on this. If there are other things that you want to see within the system, let us know that as well. GTO Coach and Go happens every other Tuesday at 2:00 Eastern time. So we do come back every other week, and we bring on the experts from our own team to take you through a lot of the ins and outs of what Group Travel Odyssey, what GTO can offer you. So if you have ideas and things that you would like to see, contact us. Let us know that. We would be more than happy to set those up. As well as that, on Thursdays, we do a show called Destination Dispatch, where we visit a lot of the really amazing group-friendly destinations around the world. And we find out what makes them so special and so great and spectacular for your groups. It gives you a lot of new ideas of places to go, so you can think a little more outside of the box. And so we bring them on. And usually we have them, we try to have them every Thursday. We're at the beginning of the year now, so we're busily scheduling for basically the first quarter, second quarter of the year. So we will be coming back shortly with some new Destination Dispatch episodes as well. In the meantime, you can catch up on previous episodes of Coach and Go and previous episodes of Destination Dispatch by going onto our YouTube channel. And if you've not subscribed to it, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you'll also be updated anytime that we have new content on there. You'll be notified if you ring that bell. We thank you so much, Christina, again, for joining us today. And we thank all of our members for tuning in. And we look forward to seeing you all this year. Right now, let's see, tomorrow, we're going to be setting up and getting ready for UMA. So if anybody's going to UMA, which is going to be in Orlando, we're at booth 1417. So make sure to stop by. We would love to see you. And then we're going to be at ABA in Detroit at the beginning of February, and we're going to be at booth 412. So again, stop by, see us, whether you're an operator, whether you're a supplier, whether you're a DMO, stop by and see us. We've got something for all of you. So again, make sure to stop by. Christina, again, thanks for joining us. Looking forward to a fantastic 2023 with everybody. And until 2 weeks from now, we'll see you then. So take care.
Bye.
Thank you for watching this episode of GTO Coach and Go. We invite you to stay connected with Group Travel Odyssey on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn, and be sure to check out more of our media, including Destination Dispatch and the Destinations Beyond Expectations podcast. Please visit our website, grouptravelodyssey.com, where you can learn more about GTO and request a demo. Group Travel Odyssey, business without boundaries.